Alright, Bobalosrex here, and we're looking at Hellcaller Warlock. The last two are here. Hero Talent Reacts. Let's get to it. And once these are all done, back to regular scheduled programming on this channel. Alright. Hellcaller Warlock for Affliction and Destruction. From darkened corners of Azeroth and to the shattered lands of Outlands, satyrs have spread corruption and summoned hellfire in the name of their masters. Amongst their sects, Hellcallers are the most feared, weaving together the vilest shadow magic and entropic fellfire. Following in the footsteps of the epical Hellcallers such as Xavius, Paratharn, and Zalan, you now wield their terrible, corruptive magic and may even lose yourself to the same promise of power that consumed them. Satyrs. Interesting. Interesting choice. I really like Diabolist. So, my demonology is happy. I could go that way with my destruction, but let's see what we do here. Let's see. So this is Affliction and Destruction. Affliction and Destruction. Okay. Wither. Affliction replaces Corruption. Destruction replaces Immolate. Okay. Bestows a vile malediction upon the target, burning the sinew and muscle of its host, dealing shadow flame damage. So that's good. Affliction deals shadow damage, so that's in here. Destruction mostly deals fire damage, so you get both. Wither, good. Shadow fire. This has got to look cool. It's got to be that, you know, I think it should be the red-looking fire that Xavius had. Personally, the more like black and reddish fire that he had. Zalan's Ferocity. Shadow damage increased by 5%, fire damage increased by 5%. This has got to do something to your character. Make my character grow horns. You grow horns by 5%. Like, come on. This is so boring. I'm being this way. I'm being judgmental. That's my opinion. I mean, this is fine, but this is just fine. That's the thing. It could be better. Blackened Soul. Your damaging abilities further corrupt enemies afflicted by your Wither, increasing its stat count by 1. Each time Wither increases, it has a chance to become acute, dealing Shadow Flame damage to its host every 1 second until 1 stack remains. What? Wither will always become acute after reaching 8 stacks or when its hosts reach 20%. Interesting. Interesting. It becomes acute. Acute Wither. Zalan's Cruelty. Fire critical strike damage increased by 10%. Shadow critical increases horn size by an additional 5%. Alright. There you go. Look, I'm making it better. Alright, choice node. And then together it's a full 10%. It'll be great. Alright. Choice node. Mark of Lagashi. Curse of Weakness also applies Curse of Tongues. I like it. Aura of Enfeeblement. Enemies within 10 years are affected by your Curse of Weakness and Curse of Tongues at 75% effectiveness. So that's the PvP one. This is the one you use in PvE. Just give them both. Boop. Done. This, you'd only care about in PvP. Hate, okay, another choice node. Hate Fury Rituals. Wither deals 100% increased damage, but its duration is 50% shorter. Alright. Bleak Heart Tactics. Wither damage increased by 15%. When Wither gains a stack from Blackened Soul, it has a chance to gain one additional stack. Okay, this is literally whatever's best. This is probably going to be better for mobs that are dying quick, better for mobs that are dying longer, most likely. If I had to guess, I don't know. I ain't a number cruncher. And I ain't a Warlock main. You'd have to ask Kalamazi or something. Alright, choice node. Zevran's Resilience. When you consume a health stone, you also restore 10% of your maximum health as Soul Leech. Okay. Ilhoof's Design. Sacrifice 10% of your maximum health. Soul Leech now absorbs an additional 15% of your maximum health. Both of these, I don't care. This one, so I don't have to think more. Actually, no, this makes you have less health. This literally makes you have less health, but more Soul Leech. Interesting. Mark of Xavius. Affliction. Agony damage increased by 10%. Agony is now a combo skill. Directly recasting Agony within 2 seconds applies Agony to one other enemy. Okay. A combo skill. Oh, so you hit Agony again, it'll apply it to another your nearby enemy. That's kind of good. Destruction. Wither damage increased by 10%. Wither is now a combo skill. Directly... Okay, so this gives you the good one. So, for Affliction, it's different. But for Destruction, it's the new one. It's the Wither. That's cool. Cold a Week. Casting Wither directly or refreshing Wither with less than 4 seconds remaining causes Wither to gain 3 stacks. Okay, and then, what was it? At 8 stacks, it will become acute. So, that will help that get up. Mark of Parathorn. Blackened Soul deals 5% increased damage per stack of Wither. Agony deals damage 10% faster. Destruction Wither deals damage 10% faster. Alright, this feels interesting that it's buffing Wither for Destruction but not for Affliction. But it's buffing Agony, so I wonder how that will play. Okay, so here is a spell. This is an active ability. Malevolence. 1 minute cooldown. Dark magic erupts from you and corrupts your soul for 20 seconds, causing enemies suffering from your Wither to take Shadow Flame damage and increase its stack count by 3. So all enemies with Wither, so that would be great for Destruction. Affliction. While corrupted, your active Withers are acute, your haste is increased by 10%, and Malefic Rapture grants 1 additional stack of Wither to targets afflicted by unstable Affliction. This feels good for the dot Affliction playstyle. Destruction. While corrupted, your active Withers are acute, your haste is increased by 10%, and Chaos Bolt grants 1 additional stack of Wither. So you're just blasting. Alright, I ain't a Warlock expert. I think some of these are really boring, and they could do something to make your character look cool. I don't know what they're going to do to make this stuff look cool, but I hope they use some of the fire effects from the Xavius encounter with that, like, reddish black flame versus the Farok Shadow Flame. But I mean, the Farok Shadow Flame would look cool too, but I like the Xavius one. So that's Hellcaller Warlock. Overall, I think it's alright. Not one of the big ones. They're super hype, but this could look cool. We'll have to see what it looks like. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.